Hello everybody. Welcome to our boring lives. But that's how it goes. Hi. Hi, you weirdo. Yes. All the kitties. Almost all the kitties. Again, get the camera out. Here they come running. You too. The only one who's missing out is Smokey. He doesn't realize. Every time the camera comes out doesn't mean the treats are coming, you guys. Jeez. Where is Smokey? Where's Smokey? Do you know where Smokey is? Well, he's here somewhere, I'm sure. And Don's outside, as always. Yes? Okay then. So, a while ago I ordered a new FitBit because the one I had, which was a Surge, was bothering my wrist all the time because there was no air. And this is the new one. And I had no idea just how outdated that old Surge was. I sold it on Buy Sell Trade Facebook. But I got this kind with the holes in it because it breathes, and so far it's definitely better. But
it breathes.
Yeah. A solid piece of rubber, thick rubber around your wrist is not gonna breathe. It's just gonna make you sweat and give you rashes.
If it ain't living, it ain't breathing.
Huh. Okay.
Okay.
When people are able to go outside again, I'm hoping to be able to start walking and all that, and finally lose all the weight, because 326 pounds sucks and it's my own fault. So I have to try to eat right again and exercise every day. I still have the exercise bike. I need to force myself to use that. I have zero energy. I feel and look like shit. That is the true honesty of it. I'm just a great big fat bloated up pig, and I'm very ashamed of it and very ugly, and I hate even looking at myself. Why is that? Why are you doing that?
Quit talking badly about yourself.
You know it's true.
Quit talking badly about yourself.
Compared to what I looked like when we got together?
Haven't you ever heard of shut mouth, open ears? Quit talking badly about yourself.
I'll stop talking bad about myself when I weigh 135 pounds.
Well, quit doing it anyway.
That's how it goes.
I will plant my foot in your rear end, and then you're gonna have to have it surgically removed.
Okay then.
Okay. Boy, you're getting awfully lippy for your young age.
I'm not that young.
Yeah, that'd be what, 24?
44.
24?
No. My hair does not say 24.
Yeah, it does.
So anyway, we're going to have fish patties and fried potatoes and onions tonight for dinner. And that's the stuff. And the stove's still doing good, of course. And I'm still obsessed with keeping it clean, and I'm going to forever because I don't want it to be a big mess. Like your old stove was.
Leave my old stove alone. It did nothing but good for you. It cooked all the meals for you.
Yeah, well,
so
it was
good.
A disgusting mess.
Well,
and no matter how much I cleaned that thing for 5 years and it didn't come clean.
You want to know what's a disgusting mess? I'm going to dip that right in there.
What?
The septic tank.
No, you're not putting the stove in the septic tank.
Yeah, and then you get to climb in and do some cooking.
Yuck.
Make some chocolate brownies, yeah.
Okay.
You might find some chocolate brownies in there with corn.
So I heard a bang earlier. Now I see why. These cats, these crazy cats, don't leave anything alone. It wasn't you, was it? I'm sure it wasn't. It was you. Or you. Or the other two. Right? Mischievous kitties.
You said I was a bad kitty today.
Yeah, he keeps escaping outside every time we open the door. So now we're going to have to lock him in the bathroom every time we need to open the door. You're crazy. Crazy, just crazy. Crazy. What are you doing? You guys are all nuts. 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 Here's the fish patties before they go in the pan. And Don has the fried potatoes and onions going over there.
They're on the burner, but not on yet.
Alright. And that's dinner.
I just want to get stuff cooking while I'm trying to do other stuff, you know, so.
And then after dinner, I'm going to make several batches of chickpeas, flavored roasted chickpeas. I'll figure out some different flavors because we need to use this up, and it's 6 pounds worth. And I'm also going to make candied walnuts like I did at Thanksgiving. And then we'll have things to snack on, put away here at the house. Sound good?
Yeah. Good thing I'm a little food prepper.
Yeah, because you're a food hoarder and we have food everywhere.
Yeah, well, why not? Much rather be a food prepper than not one at all.
Yeah.
What, you know, one crap hits the fan and you can't get groceries.
Yeah, I know.
So, thank God that I'm a little food prepper. No, I'm not saying we've got an ungodly amount where it's going to last you a long time, but...
What are you trying to say? You're a doomsday prepper?
Yeah, in a small way, yeah.
No, you're not like those people on that reality show about them. Though those people were nuts.
Yeah, well, those are they were extremists.
Yeah.
I'm not an extremist when it comes to it. I don't mind having a little bit of a food storage put away that way. If you've got a month or two where you can't get to a store or whatever, then you've got something to back you up.
Yeah. And you can see over his shoulder there, we're trying to catch up on Better Call Saul. That is the last Breaking Bad thing we're not caught up on, and I think they're still making that show.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about season 5 on Google, but there's only 4 seasons here, so that means they're still making that. Bless you.
Yep. Family Dollar is out of TP now of all kinds of tissues.
I'm sure.
Their shelves were stocked last time I was in there. And then now the shelves are wiped right out. And even more of their cleaning supplies are even worse than what it was last time I was in there too.
Yeah.
And I said to Vicky, because Vicky was working, I goes, why is everybody worried about wiping their asses? I goes, don't you gotta have food too to be able to take a shit to have toilet paper be of something of use?
People are hoarding the food too.
Well, she said that everybody that's been going to the Family Dollar has been more worried about the toilet paper than they have been the food.
Yeah, well, anyway. I didn't want to talk about that. I wanted to give you guys relief from all that garbage, but Don just blabbed on and on about it, so there you go.
Yeah.
Don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah, but it's funny how everybody was wiped out the Family Dollar and TP.
Yeah, well, I know how damn sick I am of hearing about all this and how stressed out I am over it, so I'm sure everybody else could use some relief, and that's the last you're going to hear about it. Shut up!
Funny.
It ain't funny. Shut up. Everything is pretty well done, right?
Just about.
Why is this all squashed on one side?
That's how I divide it.
Oh, well, alright then. But yeah, that's the finished product on dinner. And it's fish, so there's kitties waiting. Well, here's the first batch of roasted chickpeas, and they look a whole lot better than they did the first time I tried to make them in the old oven. Because in there, they didn't cook all the way, and they burned all up. Because the old oven ran way hotter than the knob said. That's why I've waited on making all this stuff, because I burned it last time. So the next thing you do is toss them in flavoring, and then that'll be done, and then I have another batch to do. And over here are the rest of them drying. You have to dry them as best you can. And then after these are all done, I'll do walnuts. So here's the second batch. This one is onion, the other batch is garlic, but the other batch was a fail. They were not done. They weren't crispy at all in any way, shape, or form. So I'm putting them in for another half an hour and we'll see what happens. On the bottom rack this time. What a pain in the ass this recipe is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
400 degrees at 30 minutes.
Yep, didn't work. All they were is warm.
How you try and do that in the other oven and come out all burnt?
Yeah, I know. We couldn't even leave them in that. We couldn't even leave them in for the 20 minutes, remember?
Yeah.
It says 20 to 30 minutes. Well, when we used the other oven, they were burned after like 10 minutes.
Yeah. On the other oven, you had to, when you set the time, you always had to go with less, and you never knew if it was quite, if you had it quite right or not. And this one here, it's another story.
Yeah. And then this is going to be the third batch.
I've been sitting here trying to guard those because the cat's been trying to get into them.
Really?
Yeah.
They like chickpeas?
Oh yeah, I turned my head and Gitter's sitting there with the mouthful of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think cats would eat chickpeas.
But I'm gonna have to cover them up again because I gotta go and drop a Lincoln log.
Everybody wanted to know that.
Yeah. And I named it too, Cornwallis.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to ever build a log home, you can get in the septic tank and get out Cornwallis.
You're gross.
He's a Lincoln log.
You're very gross.
Oh yeah?
Yeah?
Can't be any worse than some of these dumb kids be out swimming, take a crap in the lake, and then grab all the turd like, submarine!
And when did that happen? Who did that?
Someone I know when we were kids.
Gross.
And I was like, oh, gross, and I got out of the water and never went back in.
Alright, now they're going to have to be whatever they are, because a couple of them at the edge are starting to burn now. And I decided, since it's going to take a total of 3 hours to cook these 3 batches, that I'll make those candied walnuts tomorrow. And they are done. This one is garlic. This one is onion. And this one is barbecue, which I used this stuff for that one. And this is pretty well cool and the lid can go on. This is almost cool. And this is still really hot, but I don't want to put the lids on them while they're still hot because it'll steam all up and they'll get all wet. Condensation. But they came out really good and they taste good, and now we have a lot of things to snack on for a long time, and they aren't horribly fattening. Right, White Storm? You like them, right?
Yeah.
So like I said, tomorrow we'll make the candied walnuts because now it's getting late.
Yeah. That way we got different things to snack on.
Yeah. We can do 2 batches of the candied walnuts. I'll just double the ingredients.
Yeah, we only got, what, 2 pouches of walnuts?
2 pounds worth. Each recipe does a pound, so.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to go ahead and say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night.
Have a wonderful morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.